Okay, remember, the Chinese Communist Party is at war with us. Information, cyber, economic, and hopefully, this is why we're on the Navy. We're drifting towards kinetic. We keep saying if we brace them up in the first two, we're not going to slide into a kinetic war in the South China Sea or Taiwan or in Northwest India. But around Taiwan, it's getting scarier and scarier. I want to bring in now Dan David. Just for everybody in this audience that thinks, well, why do we talk to China? And I don't care about, the Navy. I don't care about the South China Sea. That's a world away. I care about, Fortress America. Right, my good brothers over at Revolver, who I love, Fortress America. Right, let's just come here and just put the covers over us. It's all the bad people are going to go away. Right, if you have a pension fund in a state and you're in a state pension fund, $500 billion, approximately $400 billion of your money wiped out. Now you say, hey Steve, how come I haven't seen that? Well, the stories have been out there, but they always say it's a tech put down, that she's stopping his tech guys, Jack Ma. Yeah, that's part of it. But part of it's economic warfare to implode the American pension system and to make sure you have no money in the future. And this is not reported. The Wall Street Journal had an article, hundreds of billions lost, in the buried lead in the first paragraph, $400 billion of state pension fund money. And we have warned about this. Our next two guests, Dan David from Wolfpack and Chris Icavella from the CEO of American Securities, the Committee on the Present Danger China. We have warned about this with Kyle Bass and others, Roger Robinson, for years and years and years that this is going to happen. They take this money, instead of putting in companies in the United States of America to build manufacturing capacity here in this country with American workers, they've been putting in Chinese Communist Party high-tech companies, not just to compete with us, to be a national security threat to us. And guess what? She wakes up one morning and says, hey, guess what? I want to get rid of these entrepreneurs, and particularly, I want to crush the Americans. And nobody's got the guts to connect the dots. $400 billion of your money. You think you got a pension fund gap right now? How are you going to make that up? And by the way, this is Fink. This is all that crowd. Schwartzman, Fink, all of them. Okay? Waltzed us in there with she. Waltzed us in there to invest in these companies. And then she, boom. How about this? How about we just shut it down?